The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw here pulled in by Hilton. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now Carr. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight end.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Von Miller racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. On 2nd down now, it's Thompson, and they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Thompson will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. So, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because, to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
And this taken in at the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's the sack master, Justin Houston, who comes up with it. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
No! I ran behind you.
And they get Tristan Wirfs, first-round pick in 2020.
Good night, man. Damn you.
Now Tannehill. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. And we've got an injury, and that's to the wide receiver, T.Y. Hilton, who is yet to get up. Line of scrimmage, the 9. Second and about a yard. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal as some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. They'll turn to Thompson, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Darwin Thompson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Taken at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Once more, here's Eckler.
Bro, stop this man.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Carr now on first down. He completes this to Sutton. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw again on second down. Carr. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 32-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Von Miller, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr finding Knox there, complete.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Oh my God! Yeah!
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having points this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Carr completes it.
All you had to do.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll make it a 2nd down. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Ain't nobody doing that.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa. Austin Eckler, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bucs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And quickly they get to the line. Tannehill on first down. To Thompson on the screen. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Play action. It's Tannehill.
Bro.
And he drops this off to Thompson. Complete. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
I don't know why y'all thought I was going to do that.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big third down now in this tie ball game.
Bro, what was that?
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now fourth down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Oh, my God, bro.
And how about this? A
Oh!
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Why did the fullback have the ball? I didn't read it.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. It's Eckler again. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
I can check and they're probably not even going to run it. Oh, shoot, they were in it.
Third down, here's Eckler. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down. So a big one coming now for Jason Sanders. This for the lead in the final stages. Sanders' kick is good.
53
And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
So all eyes on the Falcons. Down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. They need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. Tannehill to throw. That's caught by Pitts. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and 11. Throwing Tannehill.
No.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Tannehill.
Bro, what was that?
It's intercepted. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off, and he brings it back 6-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.